So we take to market a complete end-to-end system with where we help the customer with advisory services, start the planning process. We'll do the planning and engineering for their trip to S4. We'll build the systems. We'll set up the environment for them, and then afterwards we'll actually run it for a period of time. And we put that into a package we call GreenLink. So GreenLink is just the handle we use for our consumption-based services. So Gavan will talk about how it's not a lease. It is a service, and it has certain characteristics that make it a consumption-based environment. But it basically includes everything: the services, the planning, the installations, the hardware. It's all in the services. It comes to you like an SOW, and not as a hardware product in that sense. So in the service, we talk about the particulars that we will deliver. Now, HPE is really not in the functional business. We don't do business process re-engineering. We don't do charter account alignment and all that kind of stuff. Right? But we can do a lot of technical stuff. So we're known for our infrastructure, right? We provide hardware. We can provide services for the cloud as well. Do the planning, the building, the networking, the security aspects of it. And we'll do the basis work. We'll do the installation of the applications, do the user administration, control. We can set up the backups and manage all of that as part of the process. So this is our pancake slide. It's too many layers for a cake slide. So like the pancake slide. But it kind of gives you an idea of how far we can go with our services in that sense.
This would be me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick. But you might grow over time, and how we typically, or how historically IT is provisioned against that sort of requirement. You start here, you over-provision, you're wasting money. CFOs hate this. The CFO will hate if you're in this situation where you've got all this excess capacity here that you're paying for, but you're not yet needing. And in fact, a question perhaps for you, and I don't know if we have any more tickets to give out, but how long does it normally take you to bring new capacity into your environment? Anybody? 3 months? Anyone beat 3 months? 3 months? 1 month? 3 months? Nobody can beat 3 months? So 3 months is generally the answer that I get as well. It's very common. And so that's quite a long time, right? So what a lot of people do to help get around that 3 month delay, they buy more than they need. Now that's really good. We sell hardware at HPE, so we actually like that, but it doesn't help you with your CFO. So what we're trying to do with this offer is make everybody happy. So we try and target this area. So we try to put you in this initial phase when your requirements are small. You pay for what your requirements are, this purple line. So you're not paying for this area in green. So from a financial point of view, you have 100% efficiency. You're paying for what you're using. There's no wasted money. Also, because we do put buffer capacity on your site, in your data center, you've got the ability to use the buffer capacity that's already there. So if your requirements went up unexpectedly, you don't have to wait 3 months. You can tap into this buffer capacity, it's already there, but you're not paying for it until you need it. You're always only paying for this purple line. So you're 100% efficient from a financial point of view. You've got the advantage of being able to tap into this additional capacity. Your CFO will be happy because you're being efficient with the use of capital. Win for everybody. Yes, and of course you get the advantages of having the capacity ahead of what you need. So what can we include in that solution? So Nick touched on this a moment ago. So in the solution, we include all the services you need to help you move into the environment, to help you stand up the environment and then operate the environment once it's in place. Naturally, it's built on the HPE technology, so the hardware, the storage, and the associated software for the environment. And we deliver that to you as a per gigabyte of RAM used by HANA. So every day you look at what your usage has been, we average that over the month, and at the end of the month we give you a bill based on what you've consumed. So if your consumption is reduced, what happens to your bill? Goes down. If your consumption goes up, what happens to your bill? Up. So you've got the ability to influence, and that's equally good for you, perhaps working back with your business. You know, if they want to try and reduce their bill, it's very clear how that's going to happen. You just lower your consumption. So we include HPE certified hardware, and you heard a lot of people today already talking about that. We include the expertise from Point Next, and so Nick touched on that. And so what it all together will give you is cloud-like economics for this type of solution. So it's in your environment, in your data center. You can go and touch and feel your data. You have full control over that environment. And then I might hand back to my colleague Nick to talk about an example.
So we're working with a customer right now where we're actually implementing this solution. And what they've asked us to do is, inside their data center, we are actually putting together the solution on their floor space. So they're providing the base network, the corporate network connectivity. They're providing the floor space, the power, cooling, that kind of stuff. And within that area in the data center, we're totally managing it as a service. So they look at it as a managed service environment. So what we're doing is providing rack-to-basis capability for them. So we're providing the equipment pre-configured from the factory. It's sitting in there, quick installation, doing the basis work, doing the security work, getting the networking set up, doing all their virtualization and planning and delivering the entire solution, and giving them a very quick turnaround to get that set up so that they can move it into the next phase of their rollout. So it's a rack-to-basis, and the other thing that it involves, it is the plan, build, and run, and that's their terminology, plan, build, and run. And so they're getting a managed service that has a consistent, integrated set of services from a single vendor that takes care of that full space there. And so it really works well in a three-way partnership that we have right now with the customer, HPE providing the infrastructure, and a systems integrator doing that functional work, doing the business re-engineering and functional customizations and things like that. So it's a great project. We're really excited about it. It really works well.